this is gonna have to do. Would you rather have pig feet or squid? Parties sometimes, like I want to travel. Hey my babies, thanks for tuning into my channel. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a updated Q&A. I asked you guys on Instagram to ask me some questions, anything you want to know, and I'm here to answer them. So we're gonna get into that. Also, if you're not following me on Instagram already, go ahead and do that, because if you're not, what are you doing? So it's at JazKills, JazKills on Instagram. So yeah, hit that follow button. While we're on the topic and you're watching this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, make sure those notifications are turned on, sis, because you don't want to miss when I post. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go through. I have everything on my phone here, and I'm just gonna answer. There's a few of them. I don't think I'm gonna answer them all, just like the ones that stick out to me the most. And I didn't, like, I kind of skimmed through them, but I really don't know what the questions are exactly, because I wanted to have like my honest answer and my most natural reaction. My hookah's right here as usual, so if you see you smoke, then that's what I'm doing. And yeah, so if you want to see my updated Q&A, then stay tuned and let's get into the video. All right, also I'm going to try to include the question on the screen, just so you know it's up there. I like doing that and I like seeing that in other videos, so yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Let's start with something fun or something light. Who or what's your biggest inspiration? Biggest inspiration, I mean, I would say my biggest inspiration is probably Brianna Shanae, or Brianna Wilson. She's the owner of Matt Brand. I'm actually wearing her stuff today, so shout out to Matt Brand. I just feel like she's the most relatable to me. Black girl, wants, you know, has big dreams. I feel like she's a little bit more fearless than I am, but I look up to her and I feel like she started from nothing and she turned her brand into something so much bigger than probably she would have thought at the time when she started it. And I love following her. I love how fearless and ambitious she is. She's one of my favorite people that I follow on Instagram, and yeah, I feel like she has a lot to offer. She did started off wanting to be a model, and that's me too. I still want to model, but she has a clothing brand. I have a clothing brand, and I just really look up to her. And yeah, so I would say Brianna for sure. This says, this is like 3 or 4 questions in one, so I'm gonna just go through and answer these. One of the questions is fuck, I can never talk. Like, I don't know what's going on with me. One of the questions is your favorite hookah flavor. And as I'm smoking hookah right now, oh, also, I know I'm kind of all over the place right now, but I did just post like a smoke with me video, and I'm gonna be doing more of those. It was just kind of like a spontaneous thing, so I really wasn't talking about much, but I am gonna continue to do that. When I actually like make the hookah and smoke it, you know, more consistently on the video. But yeah, that is up on my channel, so if you haven't already, then go check that out. But I would say my favorite hookah flavor is mint and anything. I think I said that in my last video too, that I'm gonna be posting later today, but I really like mint. It's just, I like the act of smoking and the head high that you get from smoking hookah more than like the flavoring. But like mint and mango or mint and strawberry, anything mixed with mint is my go-to, like a fruity kind of flavor. Favorite celebrity? Beyonce, duh. What is your biggest fear, or what are you most scared of? I am an anxious person. Like, I have anxiety. A lot of things give me anxiety. It's kind of annoying. I'm working on it, but I feel like My biggest fear is dying in like a tragic death. And I know that's so like extreme, but like car accident, getting shot, like something tragic, like a tragic death, and that scares me. Like I have driver's anxiety a little bit, being in super big crowds. So I think just like something outrageously tragic happening to me is like, is my biggest fear. That and not being successful on a lighter note. Who's your favorite family member? Oh, y'all are being messy. I feel like if I say my mom, that's pretty obvious. Maybe not, because some people aren't close to their moms, but I hope none of my family gets offended. I love all you guys. But yeah, I'm gonna say my mom. She's like the closest person to me. She's my best friend and my mom. So yeah, my mom. My mom. Shout out to you, mommy. Would you rather have pig feet or squid? First of all, ew. I'm like the most picky eater there is. So if I can't say neither, probably pig feet, because I feel like my grandma could make it taste good, like hot sauce, you know. But squid, I don't. I'm gonna say I'm gonna go with pig feet. I really would rather do neither, but they're both disgusting. Your dream car. Okay, I'm not a super big like car person, but just like very general, like I really want a matte black Jeep Wrangler with all the bells and whistles, big ass tires, big ass Jeep. I want the interior to be caramel, you know, decked out, my name on the seats, like Jada, like Lil Baby did for Jada. Like hers is pink, but I want like a matte black, big ass Jeep Wrangler with caramel interior. I'm coming for you, okay? Coming soon. So when you guys see me, I bought my dream car video, don't be surprised and don't act like you didn't know. What are you most passionate about? I would just say most passionate about my career, my lifestyle, like my overall life in general. I'm very passionate about ultimately being happy and whatever that may be. I know like I have an idea of myself of what I want to do and what kind of life that I want to live, but I want that to be synced up with what God wants for me and what God has for me. So I just don't want to be like a miserable person and have all these regrets, or you know, like, you know, people start having kids and get married and have a family, and then it's just kind of like that consumes them and that becomes their life. Not everyone, but I feel like a lot of times when you're young, you can get wrapped up in like a relationship, or you get pregnant, or you know, something like that, and it's just, you don't end up being happy. And a lot, especially on social media, I feel like people can put that life on you, but no, like I want to have fun, I want to meet people, party sometimes, like I want to travel, meet people I've never met before, do things I haven't done, and I just want to live life to the fullest and ultimately just be a happy person. Like I want to make the money I want to make, doing the job that I want to do, with the man that I want, with my kids, like, you know, like eventually I do want that family and all that, and who's to say that that's not what's gonna make me happy, but just ultimately being happy. Favorite food, I think I answered this in like my first Q&A type of get to know me thing, but I would have to say pizza. I love pizza, pepperoni, and I like crab cakes. Like if I go to a restaurant and they have like steak and lobster and all that, like I want a crab cake, a good crab cake. I love that. The scariest thing that happened to you? I'm gonna have to think. That's a great question. Like I said, I have anxiety about a lot of things, so I'm not a huge risk taker. So I'm really trying to think of something like scary. Yo, I really have to think about this one, like for real. I'm gonna have to come back to that one because I really don't know the scariest thing, and I'm sure it'll come to me later, but yeah, right now I can't think of one. Sorry. Okay, this is a funny one. Would you rather have 10 million given to you or 5,000 a week for the rest of your life? I'm gonna go with the 10 mil because I feel like 5,000 a week isn't that much. Like, it is a lot, but hold on, let me do some math before I'm sitting here talking shit and it ends up being like this. Well, no, it says 5,000 for the rest of your life. So yeah, I'm gonna just go with the 10 mil because I feel like if someone gave me 10 mil, I'm gonna flip the fuck out of that 10 mil. Like, I'm gonna invest, I'm gonna buy rental properties, I'm gonna flip houses, I'm gonna invest in my future. Like, that's a lot of fucking money. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the 10 mil and I'm gonna do my thing on the back end and pay myself way more than 5,000 a week or whatever the case is. Comment below what you guys would do in that situation. Like, are you more of a give me like a weekly allowance type of thing, or like that big ass lump sum? Let me know in the comments which one what you would rather do in that situation. What is your dream date? I'm more of like a non-traditional date type of girl. Like, of course, dinner, movie, all that is like, okay, whatever. I mean, I'll go if I want to get to know the person, obviously, but I like let's go to the beach at night with a blanket and a hookah and some wine, or like, you know, a bottle of Patron or something, and just like chill out, get to know each other. I feel like sometimes traditional dates can be so like stuffy, and it could be like harder to get to know someone. Like, it takes like 2 or 3 dates sometimes depending on the person, and I'm always a little bit shy at first, and I feel like if I'm in my comfort zone and it's like a chill type of vibe, then the energy is just there, so it's easier to like relax and really get to know someone. At dinner, you're kind of like on your best behavior, you have your fork and your knife, and honestly, I don't like eating in front of people anyway, so going to dinner on a first date is kind of like, ugh, like, I don't know. So yeah, I would say like blanket, late night, or like midday, like afternoon beach type of thing where we're chilling, hanging out, maybe, you know, get like a drink or like a snack, or, you know, a lounge type of thing afterwards. Yeah, so that's what I would say my dream date is. Unless you're just balling and popping and you want to take me on a trip or something for our first day, you know, like a little day trip or a weekend trip or something, that's always fucking, that's nice as fuck. So it depends on what kind of money he's bringing in, you know. Some of these are kind of repetitive, so I'm just looking through. All right, I think this is gonna be my last one. This one says, where'd it go? The last one is, where do you want to visit the most? I would probably say I want to go to London. Like, I have a fascination with British people. I love their accents. I feel like they're just a vibe. Like, their attitudes, they're very spicy. They have, you know, they're witty and they're funny, and I just want to go to London and get the whole experience. So coming soon as well, maybe I'll get to go there soon and like travel. I want to go like a lot of places. I really, like, honestly, I've also developed flying anxiety. Like, I have been flying my whole life. I've never been scared of a plane. Like, turbulence and all, it doesn't scare me. But just recently, like, when I'm flying, I get nervous. So I still want to travel. It's just flying can be a little much for me. But yeah, I would definitely say I want to visit London the most. Just making sure that there's no other questions. I screenshotted these like late last night, so I'm just gonna check and make sure that there's nothing new on there. Yeah, so short little Q&A, updated Q&A. I enjoy doing these and I can't wait to do more. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And yeah, thanks for tuning to another video. Thanks for tuning to another video. I love you guys, my babies, and I will see you in my next one.